BitConnect, yo crypto. Ever hear of it? It's the future, dog. You know what I'm saying? Little computer code. But you know what? It's trustless, which means you don't have to trust anybody. Program runs itself. They couldn't mess with it if they tried. But usually, it's so much better than normal money, which is also computer code. It's just poorly written. However, it is physically stored on computers owned by banks. And crypto is physically stored in code run on strangers' computers. Привет, comrade. I sold all my gold and silver. Now I have no real money for the coming apocalypse. It will be a cold winter because real money is silver and gold, platinum, palladium, and other precious metals. You see, these paper money, this money on computers is not real, and when the world collapses very soon, I assure you, when the world collapses and we have chaos in the streets, you'll want gold and silver. That is what people will want because, well, everybody knows gold and silver is worth money. It's scarce. Scarcely can you imagine it. In fact, paper money should be based on metal money. And metal money should be based on scarcity. And scarcity should be based on our opinion on scarcity. Which means it's all in our minds. It's a social construct, even when we try to make it about metal or something. Physical, this is real. But really, it's our perception of the availability of that precious metal. No matter how precious it is. Arsenic's rare. Do we use that as money? White elephants are rare. Can we use them as money? How about something even rarer, like jewels, diamonds, emeralds. Yes, those are money. Everything's money. Pokemon cards. Those are
Money? There's more to life than money.
You see, when I think about the shareholders, I often think of a babbling brook, gently meandering through the countryside. Shareholders are various people. People's retirement accounts. That's fine. That's good. And other things like billionaires' trust funds and the CEO's shares. That gets his incentive to run the company well. Now, on the surface, if you ask anybody with an MBA, an accountant, anyone who knows business, they'll tell you these things make sense. They're put there to make sure the companies run efficiently, that companies reward those who put their money and invest into those companies, and that the system of capitalism is able to continue to go and grow, and everyone can have jobs. And when you look at it on the surface, it looks great, wonderful, beautiful. But, as all things, it is a system that is inherently flawed. Not so much in that freedom is flawed. Freedom allows you to fail, right? But it also allows you to succeed. And there's a certain fairness about it. capitalism. However, humans are not automatons. We are not robots. We are monkeys, apes with legs, and we walk and we talk. There's something inherently new about us. Specifically, there's something inherently new about our economic system. For most of humanity, it was bartering, and then we moved to gold coins and whatnot, then paper money, which kind of expanded it a bit. But now we have stocks, ETFs, dividends, and don't get me started on options. Iron Butterfly? This is called arbitrage, and it's completely unnatural. It is a natural development of capitalism because it's ingenuity in finance. People who make millions of dollars on stocks don't do anything. All they're doing is giving a company societal permission to be successful. That's what money is. That's what an investment is. It's societal permission to succeed. Right? So when you take a hard look at these millionaires and billionaires, CEOs, a lot of them are hardworking. They're out there grinding. But they're grinding in ways that aren't really doing anything outside of arbitrage, outside of, there's managers, they manage stuff, and that has a usefulness. Organizations need organizing. And organizations can do more than individuals. They can build roads. They can build potholes. They can build all sorts of things that an individual is neither inclined nor capable of doing on their own. Certainly not learning from scratch, outside of rare individuals. So we need companies. They are good, but there's a certain flaw to them. A certain inhumanness to them, and usually, ideally, the government should be protecting us from the less ideal attributes of businesses. That is, their being successful at the detriment of everyone else. And that's the fear of AI. Like, if you make an AI and you tell the AI, make as many paper clips as possible. That's it. Well, to make as many paper clips as possible, it'll chop down trees. It'll kill all of humanity and everything on it just to make factories of robots that make paper clips. More and more paper clips. For no real reason. Other than that's what the AI is told to do, right? And it'll kill entire populations just so it can get the resources to make more paper clips, right? You don't want that. And you don't want that in a company. Oh, well, if we get involved with this war or something, then we can profit, and our shareholders will profit. Yeah, but there's something unethical about it. About companies profiteering off of bad things, and profiteering for the sake of profiteering. So what is the answer? Well, it's not the government controls all the companies. That doesn't work either. That's just the same thing, except now you have people whose motive is power rather than money. And there's a fine line between them, but you don't want people who only want power to run your company, or to run your country, or to run anything, really. So what's the answer? I don't know. There's a good mixture. Some government restraints on free market capitalism are necessary. Some are not. And it's really hard to piece together what should or should not be, because this is all new. This has never happened before. There's been kings and chieftains time immemorial. Never had this. We don't know what we're doing. We assume that it worked in the 70s, it's working in the 80s, worked in the 90s. Up until now, it's been working well enough. But you'll find that there's a lot of suffering about. What's the solution? I don't know. Let's play, boys. Money is such a useful thing, such a practical thing, and helps society work so well. That's why we have scratch-off games, because it's so, you have to work to get your money. If you don't work, you don't get your money. Now let's see if we won. Prizes, prizes, prizes. Top prize, $200,000. For each game, reveal 3 like prize amounts. If you win, multiply your prize by the multiplier shown in the game. Oh. 3 of a kind wins you a fine. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Well, I didn't win that one. Didn't win that one. Ooh, I didn't win any of them. Let's see about this one. Oh, I didn't win any money. Boys, we lost. Well, I guess that's a valuable lesson. The lesson is try again.